seems to get. Why are we? Step one, step one. We're here, we're queer, and we are racist. And if you can't be proud of that, what can you be proud of? You know what I'm saying, man? Racist pride is real. And it's really it's missing in this country, I feel. That's abs. Oh my lord, I farted like a bitch. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? You wanna see a magic trick? Why are we, motherfucker? Look at this shit. It's fucking. Right. Nothing we could be. Gonna set this up. Set up, pussy. I ain't scared. Shit. I ain't scared of shit. Shit. Cause I don't touch her. You can tell by my nuts. I almost dropped that on my toe. All right, that's something. You ready, son? Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn you, all right. Are you winning, son? Because I'm coming. That works. I feel like that does work. Oh. So this does not fit in there. I'm just not gonna. It's gonna move on. It's gonna move on. Why are we so brown-nosed we could be somewhere in the climate as long as you around me. All right, I think that's. DJ, top it off. I just want. Just want to chop it off. So how's it going, bros? My name's PewDiePie. Alright. Why are you following me, you weirdo? What the fuck? Oh, it's because I'm stepping on the cable. It's making it... Because that was weird. Piece of shit. Okay. USB Type-C. Type-C. USB Type-C. Here we go. Now I can turn on this microphone. And I can... Hello, now is it working? Yes. Alright. There we go. That looks weird. No, the other way. Okay, wait. Motherfucker! Okay, I'm learning. Stay, you motherfucker, stay. There we go. Alright. Hey, that looks good. That's a good view. I usually don't see it like this because it's horizontally flipped, so I see it the other way, but it looks cool. Looks swaggy. Alright. What if we were so brown-nosed we could see your privates? They're beautiful, by the way. I wanna see your privates. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Alright, I'm gonna fill up my water bottle. What's a bottle? Motherfucker. My friggin' flippity flop is flopping the flip off. Okay. Alright there, big son. Big sunny bear. Honey boo boo bear. You're my honey boo boo bear. Honey boo boo bear. You're my honey boo boo bear. That's the sound of spit living in my mouth. Spit. Stop living in my mouth, you piece of spit. Okay. You hoser. You're the hoser? I'm just a brown noser. What is a brown noser? Somebody that smells a lot of ass. Procrastination. Procrastination. Oh god. I see what the problem is. Okay, so the bottom of my water bottle has gotten slippery, which means that bacteria made a layer of bacteria, and then it made a layer of film over the bacteria. That's the slippery layer. So water can't really make it through, it just slips off, which is what makes bacteria grow. It allows water to not affect it. So I'm gonna put some warm water in there, and I'm just gonna put my hand in there and slosh it around. Okay. Until it's less slippery than it was before. It's the best I can do. That's what good pussy sounds like. It's pretty good. Okay, I got the slippery film off. So now I'm just gonna fill it with warm water. You know? Because warm water, bacteria don't like warm water. Let's just say that. Just slosh it around a little bit. And pull it out. Pussy. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. It's good. Slosh it around, vortex it out, baby. Alright, let's put my hand in there. Let's see if it slips. Oh, fuck. My hand is kind of too big for it, so it's painful, but yeah. Yeah, most of the film was gone. That's good. Okay. See, now I can. Ow. Now I can drink water from this, which is good. I like water. I like being hydrated and stuff. Okay, it's been filled with cold water now, so I can cool down the warmness, so I don't get fucking not plastic, so I don't get silicone paste in my shit, which is never nice. Just gonna slosh it around a little bit, make it cold and stuff. Good boy. Maybe some cold on the outside as well. Some cold treatments. Just like my father treats me on a daily basis. Yeah, fuck you. That's cold water, baby. And now, just fill up the well with fucking normal water. Or cold. I prefer cold. Isn't this great? Just you and me hanging out, filling up a bottle of water with water for drinking, and just having a good old our type of conversation, man. Don't you just love conversing? What's good, boy? Look at that. Look at that wet bottle. Oof. You like that? Oh, straight in the nuts. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, I hit myself in the nuts there. The proof's in the pudding, baby girl. My right nut. Very, very not cool. Ooh, delayed pain in the right nut. It's interesting. I hope this doesn't get worse. Okay, just gotta try to untangle it more and think about it less. Oh God. Oh God, yeah. I feel it in my stomach now. That good old late onset testicular pain. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Oh shit. Look what I got. I stole grandma's fucking cards. Let's go. About to buy some fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards from this shit. Hold up. Alright. Fucked my zipper, but then I kind of fixed it. All right, let's go. It's time for some hardcore training right now, dog. We're gonna be hardcore training right now, dog. Hardcore training right now, dog. Is that good? Is that a good angle? Is that a good ang? Good ang, good ang. I like that. It's a good ang out of you, boy. I like the way you beg, boy. You're such a beggar. Woo, woo, woo. You're such a nigger. Oh no. So, firstly, I want to start off by saying I want to do shoulders. Yeah. I want to do rotators. Yeah. Here's the weight. And here's the thing, you guys. Okay, first, let's see. How can I use my knowledge to warm up my rotator cuffs? So first, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do small circles, right? So I don't get my shit in uncomfortable positions. I'm gonna do internal rotation, external rotation drills, you know? Because when you do it like this, it doesn't like go like far up or far down. But you could do that too. And you're not putting a lot of load on your shoulders, right? Because lever arms. But then you can also do this. You could do that after, because you know, you gotta be warmed up to do this even, because you suck. Okay, that's a lot of heat there. I feel it in my traps actually, but you know, your traps have to hold up your arms, so that makes sense. And they also kind of stabilize and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Now I can go like larger circles. Yeah, yeah. I like the way you beg, boy. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. So usually when you do rotator cuff stuff, you do something for the external rotators that looks like this, right? Say just fucking this. Yeah. Some good external rotation. And something like this on the other side. I have OCD, I have to even it out. I think I had about 5 or 6. 5 should be fine. 6 it is. And then for the internal rotators, you would do, I don't actually know like the scientific terminology for it, but you know, you do this for internal rotation work, right? You'd actually go heavier for internal rotators because guess what? Your internal rotators are stronger than your external rotators. Is that true for everyone? I don't know. It is for me. Maybe it's because I'm used to like this types of positions, you know, less used to like these open positions where I'm externally rotated. I'm more like this. So my external rotators weaken, and I just gotta even it out on the other side, right? And that's cool. But what am I training external internal rotators for, right? Well, I want stability in my shoulder joint. Obviously, you fucking retard. And what do I want that stability for? Well, many things. But one thing is striking, right? So, the art of striking, what you do is during the art of striking. You fucking do some fucking whoa, 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 huh? Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, like, that's some b-ball shit right there. You want to be able to be mobile and stable and strong with these types of motions. That's why you warm up like this and like this before, if you've ever gone to like a group MMA class, right? Even like a wrestling class. That's just how you warm up your shoulders. You want maximal mobility, right? And these types of movements. So what I thought was, why don't I just do my rotator work, you know, while doing this, but like, um, there's a point to it. I think. I think I think I'm getting there. Uh, oh yeah, but what if I do it like standing? Yeah, like what if I just load this? You know? Okay. This is external rotation, I think. Yeah. There's a little snap at the end, but it's fine. And then internal rotation. Right. That's pretty cool. It does activate my trap a lot. And you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to keep my palm down, right? I think that's good. Keep my palm like this, like how I would throwing a strike, right? You kind of want your four knuckles facing first, maybe down a little bit. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe up, maybe up. Who knows? It depends. It's something close to palm down. Hmm. Okay, that's good. But the problem with that is, right? When I'm doing this, the resistance is down. So here to here, in case I'm basically getting no resistance, right? Here to here, I have all the resistance, and then here are just helping me do the motion, which is cool. I can get momentum to do the next rep, but then I could be doing it momentum based. So I'm gonna do it slow. I think I'm gonna do it slow. Ooh, and actually, doing it slow, I'm resisting with my internal rotators, but I'm rotating out with my external rotators. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So it's like a double whammy. Whammy. Okay. Whew. Okay, that's 5. That is lighting my shit on fire. I like it. I actually like it a lot. There's also a different problem. I don't know what shoulder mobility I have in each shoulder. That hurts. So I might want to go wider actually. Because wider is joint wise less stressful position, but also leverage wise, it adds more load. So if you have, okay, that feels good. And then, okay, I like that. Getting a lot of, it's hitting a lot in the front delt here. That's also hitting the front delt. Right. Right. So if I do it like this when I'm going backward, I'm getting a lot of front delt activation, which could mean that I'm getting less internal rotation activation. What is internal rotation? It's this and this, right? So am I really getting that? Like, ow. Okay. Wait, you could just do it like this. That's some resistance, right? Because you have to. I don't know. All right, let's try it on the other side. I don't know. It's a whammy. Just try to keep it as controlled as possible, right? So there's definitely like rotational work there, for sure. I think they're working more isometrically, and most of the time just less. What's it called? Symmetrically? No, less concentrically. Sometimes eccentrically, and sometimes concentrically, but mostly it's isometric. I feel the loading pattern there. It's interesting. I really like like going backward. It's good. Going back to forward, it is very very weird. It is interesting though. It's a cool exercise to do. I feel. I'm just gonna do it with plates because I think with plates I could do two at a time and I can make it cool. Because with dumbbells I gotta like take apart a pair of dumbbells and that sucks. So I'm not gonna do that. Here's what I mean with plates. This is 2.5 on each side. I don't get like the best grip, um, but that's fine. I think it should be fine. It doesn't matter. Go like 2 fingers in there. 2 fingers should be fine. Should I get a third? Maybe get a third. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go forward to back. Ooh, my right side is feeling it more. Because I can't go all the way back. So that's a lot of basically delt work. Now I'm feeling it in my brachioradialis on my right side. That's interesting. Ah, whew. Okay. Okay. I think that's good for now. Maybe I'll do 2 sets on each side, like going front and going back. There's lighting up my delts though, hey? Hey? Hey. But also, it must be teaching me how to keep my shoulder joint stable in those positions, right? I think so. Or maybe I'm just like scrunching up the insides of my shoulder joint and messing it up real bad. There's good blood flow there. I feel blood flow all around my shoulder. And here's the thing, I do feel like a lateral delt pump, a little bit of a forward delt pump, but it's different. It feels different. It feels like more inside. you know? Like, I know what a delt pump feels like. This feels like more inside. It's like not the outer muscle, it's more like an inner muscle. Which means I must be hitting the stabilizer muscle somehow, right? Oh, my right shoulder is lit, if you will. The litoris femoris. Where is the clitoris? But I think the problem is, I think I'm hitting both external and internal rotation. One concentrically, one eccentrically. Or some might say I'm just a gay piece of shit. Either way, I think I have to rest a while after this one. Because, yeah, man, I feel it. I feel it. I feel a lot of blood rushing there. And I feel like my shoulders might be weakened for it, right? Ooh, I got a good idea. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stretch. Feel me? Yeah. Gonna rest my shoulders over this thing. Gonna let the blood flow down. So it's not like concentrated in my shoulders type shit. So it gets out of my arms and stuffs. It's interesting. I still feel like I do hear popping, but I hear more gravelly popping. Like before it was just popping, now it feels like, yep, there's bone on bone action, which is never good. So maybe I'm actually doing something harmful. Or maybe I'm just grinding away the bone to make it stronger. Or get rid of the cancerous bone that shouldn't even be there. This part of my bone is like, dog, I can't fucking, I don't like this rotator cuff shit. Well, tough shit. You getting grinded away, pussy. No, that's just, it's supposed to glide. Your shoulder's supposed to glide. There's no like sharp part of your shoulder that grows inside the fucking shoulder cuff. It just is what it is, man. All right, now I'm gonna go backward. I'm gonna do the, I call this the angel reawakening. It goes like, ah. Okay, that is tough. That's too much weight. That's definitely too much weight. Okay, so we're learning our limits, you know? Forward to back, that was good weight, but right now it's shit weight. Okay. How's my crotch look, mister? Actually, wait. Can... Yeah. Turn on the lights in here, baby. So here's what I did. Took all my miniature weight plates. This is 1.25 kilograms. I'm going to try this out. 0.25 kilograms and 0.5 kilograms. The green one. It's pretty good. Just going to go with the 1.25s. Hope they are not too light. These are cool. I'm glad I got these. These are going to be really good for my progressions. They're going to make my progressions a lot easier because I'm going to have to do a lot less weight jumps. Actually, more weight jumps, but a lot smaller weight jumps. So that's always nice to have in the back pocket, if you will. Okay, okay. That's better. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. That's weird. It feels weird. That one, that exercise variation that I just came up with is a weird one for sure. I enjoyed it. I got a little bit of a shoulder pump. I actually got like a little bit of a like almost a mid trap, maybe a little bit of rear delt action going there. It was nice. This exercise variation might not make much sense, but hey, it's okay. I don't know. I definitely feel blood in my shoulders, and I also feel that those positions need to be strong. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, I see. I have a good idea. So during a straight punch, a jab, straight, a cross, if you will, if you want. I think that's what a cross is. Just like a long hook type shit. Uh, that kind of looked tough. I think that was pretty yummy looking. Here's the thing. I do want stability in the shoulder for sure. And we're fighting against gravity here, right? So a lot of like front and side delt fibrils activating, but I don't want stability from my rotator cuffs here. I do, but the stability comes in when I'm rotating over and I'm hitting something. I want stability this way, right? So that's what's this exercise called? Yeah. Yeah, so maybe like train something like this. I've done push-ups in this variation, but I don't really feel it. I don't even remember what this muscle group is called, but something like, and I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Maybe, but you want this type of rotation, right? Okay, I think I've just thought of a variation of an exercise. I'm gonna finish this, but here's what I'm thinking, right? For there to be external or internal rotation stability, right? There has to be force going one way. So something like this, and then the farther you get away from it, the heavier it gets while holding it out in front of you might be good. Also in like a hook position. I'm trying to keep like the wrist kind of even. Trying to keep that motion like in my arm. Maybe go heavier. Ooh. That's an interesting exercise. I don't really feel it in my rotator cuff. I'm not gonna lie, but it must be doing something. I definitely feel it in my brachio. I can tell you that. Well, let's finish up here, and yeah, let's just finish up here first. Very interesting things that I'm thinking of mid-exercise. You could do so many different things, so many different things. Okay, I'll just stand here, and I hope I don't hit that. I'll just stand like this. It should be good enough, right? Okay, okay. Try to do it slower. And if I can't do it slow, I'm gonna drop the weight. Let's go. Just gonna drop the weight. Just drop set. Just a simple old drop set. Whew. Very interesting. What's interesting is how is this supposed to work my rotator cuff? Is what's interesting about this. Well, I mean, my shoulder's definitely rotating. Somewhat, right? I mean, it must be. Yeah, there's no other thing that's making the motion happen. So it is rotators for sure. What if I do it laying down? Let me just do it slowly. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's good. I like that. I enjoyed that. It's weird. It's definitely like on one hand, I do find it interesting because it is working like a whole bunch of muscle groups at the same time. Not all like effectively, but in those positions, like that's how much you need it, right? That's how much you need to work. So positionally, I am definitely strengthening the position a lot, but exercise-wise, the part that annoys me is there is no distinct failure from rotator cuff stuff. And that's because like my big muscles, my front delts are taking over, right? So it's not all like my external rotator wasn't failing there. That's not what you saw. It was my delts not being able to do that motion cleanly anymore, right? Cleanly, if you will. If that's even a fucking word, you pussy. So it's very strange because I do enjoy it. It's a very new feeling. Like I've felt shoulder pumpage before, and there's a good amount of that, but there's also like other stuff getting involved, and it is weird. Like right now, I feel weird. I feel like my entire shoulder is kind of like radiating, you know? especially on the outside. Not like the outside musculature, but like on the outside side and the front side as well. But that's mostly front delt, I think. Very fun. I might experiment with that. I'm experimenting with it right now, but I might further experiment with that, get some new ideas with it. One thing that I'm thinking is I should do it laying down. That way, if I'm laying down, right, force is pulling it like here, like gravity's pulling it down. So instead of me resisting like gravity pulling it like this in this part of the motion, I'm working this part of the motion, right? Actually, more of this part of the motion because, gravity. No, not that part. Like from here to here, then from here to here, but I'm hitting there. Okay. Hmm. Should I move the bench forward then? All right. Let me do one set of these with half kilos going backward. Oh, Just gonna try to go where I don't feel joint discomfort. There's some joint resistance there. Trying to figure out how my shoulders can move and can't move. So I think I have to just open up like this, because when it's like this, it gets impinged. It like hits a wall, basically. Like it can't go like that. So I have to kind of open up and use my front delts. That's why I don't like opening up here, because I have to use my front delts a lot, right? But if I don't open up, then I'm not really doing a big part of the range of motion. The more I turn over, the more motion I get. So definitely being externally rotated here gives me more range. Right. Ooh. But I don't think it's the rotator cuffs doing most of the work, it's just delts. Which I guess this is an interesting variation of delt exercise. Oh, I smell weed. The neighbors are having fun. Downstairs, neighbors are having fun. And I'm over here looking like a windmill. I think that's failure. I think I'm a failure, but everybody thinks that. Don't you worry, child. Everybody thinks you're a failure. Get a very interesting pump. This time I wasn't using like my bigger musculature, like my traps and my rear delts, because I was like rotated like this, right? Thumbs up or thumbs back. Definitely some weird side delt action. I don't know what failed there. I honestly don't. Might have been front delt again, but it feels weird. It feels awkward. That's a good thing. I'm learning new feelings that I've never learned before. You know, I'm feeling new things in my body. I'm discovering my body. That's why people go to college, and that's why I don't have to, because I can discover my body here. Feel me? And my sexuality. I don't need cock and mouth for people to call me gay. Maybe I'm just gay, and that's all right. And that's all right. I definitely think this exercise is really good for like pronation and supination work. But I don't think it's great for shoulders. Okay, let me try this. As far as I can go with whatever whatever I'm doing here. Let's try with the 0.25s first. That's the lowest weight I got, so let's try it. Feel me? Ta, kion, ta ta ta. Like that, and then bringing it back. I think that's pretty good. I honestly don't hate that. I think that's a more effective range of motion to work. Because I think what am I trying to say here? I think that's more sports specific, more related to the purpose that I'm doing it for, you know? Tat tat tat. Kion. Tat tat tat. 66654 subatomic penetration, rapid fire through your skull. Dun 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 dun. No control. Water bottle, what are you doing on the ground there, Missy? Maybe I can do it like this. Like full on rotation. How am I again touching the fucking water bottle? Which position do I put it in? Okay, I see. Mm. But also, I'm getting a lot of pec stretching here. The problem I see with is this motion is way easier than this motion, right? So when I do reach failure eventually, one side's gonna feel it before the other side. So then I just gotta stop one motion, and it's gonna be less fluid. I mean, my rotator cuffs are definitely doing something. I just don't think that something is working against the resistance of the weights. I like this version more. Shoulder blades retracted. But they have to be protracted. That's what I'm training for here. You fucking dipshit. Alright, fuck it. Let's go up in weight. Let's try actual heavier weight. Maybe I feel something that I didn't feel before. You know? I mean, it's always possible. It kind of shortens the range of motion a bit because of the fact that. Okay. Definitely feel like I should be more open here. Alright. Well, this has been a huge waste of time, but it hasn't. It hasn't. Definitely feel some weird stuff in my shoulders going on. But I think those movements I can definitely train, but it's more doing the stabilizing function. I want big fucking meaty external and internal rotators, just in case, you know. So I can do that, but they can also be like very strong and capable of just fucking just overall being able to stabilize everywhere. So maybe I can progress there to be like, well, I could for sure do this at this weight and then progress that. But also just do normal external and internal rotator work because if the muscle gets bigger, it gets stronger and it gets more capable. And the more capable and strong your internal and external rotators become, the healthier your shoulder becomes, the more your body can do with your arms. It's just true. The more it will allow itself to do because it just feels more comfortable with fucking stable ass shoulders. The less stable and more shaky something is, the less fucking force you're gonna be able to put into it, man. Because your body doesn't trust shaky, it wants stable, right? Let's do external rotation. Okay. My shoulder feels uncomfortable here. Is it because I've damaged my shoulder cuff? Probably. But this is a warm up, you know. If you feel pain during the warm up, just push through it, man. You know what you must need? Higher weight. I think that's it. I think that's your problem. I think you're being a little puss boy. I think that's with external and internal rotator stuff. I always have the same issue, which is I farted. That's always my issue. Now, see, where do I put? How do I put my knee exactly? Like, what height is it? Okay. Joint wise, this is a more comfortable position. Okay. Also, my shoulders are of different strength levels in both internal and external rotation. What I mean is, my left probably, I don't know, is stronger at external rotation than my right, but my left is weaker in internal rotation than my left or right. My father left. So basically, it's like, fuck do I know? But it makes sense because one is usually more internally rotated, one is usually more externally rotated, probably like this, maybe. Because I'm more like this, so I have to be more open here, right? Can't just be all hunched over. I gotta be. Okay, that makes sense. So my internal rotation should be stronger on this side. My external rotation should be stronger on this side. I actually figured it out. That's crazy. I know anatomy now. That's actually wonderful. Masturbating. What can't you do? All right. That's crazy that masturbating literally made me figure that shit out. That is wonderful. I love that. That is pretty fucking cool. Because I felt less stress on my left side than my right side here, right? Which means, it must be that my right side is weaker than my left side in external rotation. So when I said this is stronger in internal rotation, this is stronger in external rotation, that confirmed it. Because masturbating, man, I'm usually more like this and more open here because you gotta get into this. And this is a more externally rotated position. I mean internally rotated, which means your external rotators are going to be weaker. But because this is an externally rotated position on the other shoulder, it means your internal rotators are weaker. Wow, because you're just using them less, just day to day. Because what the fuck else are you using your fucking rotator cuff for, huh? Jeez. Are you fucking just receiving water from heaven and pouring it into your mother's clit? Yes, your mother's clit has a fucking urethra hole because she used to be a dude. Guess what? You were birthed out of a man's butt. How does that feel, you butt baby? Piece of shit. Alright, internal rotation as well. My fellow Americans. Get into a comfortable position. Tap. 66654. Subatomic penetration, rapid fire through your skull. Under more control. And here's why I'm doing it on the bench, because it cuts my range of motion. So I can get a more uniform range of motion. And I know that's like bad, but also it for sure it tells me where I'm comfortable, because for sure in that range of motion I am comfortable in my joint. And also it is just an easy way to measure, to do even reps on both sides. But my body position, and there's so many factors. So this bench is good because it lets me find, like, something in life that I can say, like, okay, well, at least that's the same. Even though the range of motion is probably not the same, because that depends on body position and how open I am in my shoulder. But you live, you learn. At least they're both sides are getting stronger. So okay, that was five. Wait, so this side should be stronger in terms of internal rotation, right? Okay, so this side should struggle more with five reps. Interesting. All right, let's try it. Right. Okay, that's too much. My forearms are too much of a limiting factor here. I think I'm just gonna go with dumbbells. Dumbbells are always nice. Yeah, it just makes too much sense to go with dumbbells. I'm sorry. Sorry, I know you're a lazy pirate, but just gotta use dumbbells, man. Five. 66654 subatomic penetration rapid fire through your skull. And you're ending your life because you lost control. We got Big Boy Dumbbell. Big Boy Dumbbell number 6 over here. Just fucking doing some butt pirate stuff. What are you, butt pirate? You disgust me, faggot. Butt to pirate? Oh, butt to pirate. So it's cool that my shit isn't made of my shit isn't made of. What was I saying? What was I saying? Why did I say butt pirate so many times? What did that mean? What could that have possibly meant? Fuck it. We're going heavy. 3.5. This is about 4.5 kilograms each. Four and a half kilograms together. That's pretty big. For external rotation work? I mean, geez, guy. What are you, fucking... Okay. That feels appropriate, actually. Can I get a lot of reps here? I hope I can. Okay. That's 8. Okay, well, this is heavy. 10, okay. 11, okay. And it's good that I started on this side because this side is weaker in external rotation. That's good. Okay. So this side should struggle less with 11 reps per my theories. 10. Okay. It did struggle less with 11 reps. Okay. Okay. So this side got closer to failure. So this side's going to grow more. This side's going to have less of a growth response because it got less close to failure. See how that works? Body's like, oh, I can't do this. I need to do this. Let me get stronger so I could do this. But on this side, it's like, well, I'll get a little bit stronger maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe just a little bit. This side's like, fuck, I need to get stronger. And that way, this side just always catches up. Speaking of which, don't run over my food. Don't run over my food. You piece of butt piracy. Speaking of which, let's do 6.5 kilograms on this side. Triple 654 subatomic penetration, rapid fire through your skull. Okay, and now I have to do internal rotation on this side because this side is weaker. So this side's going to get less reps, this side's going to get more reps. So in order to get the same amount of reps, I have to start with the weaker side. So this one goes to failure and this one doesn't. I'm so smart. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so 14 and a half. I have to get 14 and a half reps on the other side. This is fun. Aren't you having fun? Wait a minute. Fuck you, cunt. Piece of shit. You're a cunt-ass piece of shit, you know that? Nine. Okay, wait, I'm struggling. 10. Okay, I'm not struggling. 11. 12. 13. 14. I could do 15. Okay. Okay, so my internal rotation on my right side is not much stronger than on my left side. But it is stronger, for sure. All right. Let's finish off with... Let's finish off with external rotator work. And then internal rotator work. Whatever, man. Fuck you, guy. You don't own me. You don't own me. Faggot. I didn't mean that. I did not mean that. Breathe. You can do this. I think take off 1 kilogram. Let's get a lot of reps here. Because that's what I need in life. A lot of reps. That'll fix everything. Because the thing is, you want strength for sure in your rotator cuffs. But you want a lot of endurance, basically, because they're going to be involved in everything, right? So high reps make sense. They're also slower twitch muscle fibrils. I love muscle fibrils. So anyway, my muscle fibrils are good. Just the dumbest joke. 2, 3, 4. One more for the muscle 5-year-olds. 5. Ooh, they are muscle elite. 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's pretty good. So 11. 11's where I'm at. Also, Drake thinks 11 is hot. I think 5-year-olds are hot. Who's worse? Comment below. Wait, this is heavy as fuck. That's 9. Okay. It's not as heavy as it was before. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely do 11, and that's it. All right. 66654 subatomic penetration rapid fire through your skull. I want to suck a dick full of gold. And here's the thing that happens usually when I do this. No, it doesn't happen usually, actually. The weird thing is, when I go onto internal rotation, my stronger side becomes my weaker side, which makes no sense because it got less close to failure before, so it should be less weakened from that. But sometimes it happens, man. Sometimes it happens. Maybe masturbation isn't the answer to everything, you know? And that's what you gotta live by, man. That's just life. Side pressure. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 12. Come on. An even weirder thing happened. I got almost 14 reps. Last time I got almost 15 reps. Which probably means my internal rotators are more slow twitch than my external rotators because they are less fucked, right? From the first set. So they must be made for endurance. 8, 9, 10, 11. See? 12, 13. Okay, I could definitely get. Oh, wait, no. Okay, well, I could get 14 reps on that side, so that side is stronger for sure. All right, I guess my internal and external rotator work is done. Abs and back could do. Let's do some back extensions. I always like back extensions. You wanna stare at my ass for a bit? Hey guy, if you want to stare at my ass, just say so. If you want to say so. Let me check my chest, my breath right quick. You ain't even gotta get pregnant, bitch. Please don't. Just don't. What's the problem? Hey, what's the problem, dog? Let me check my chest, my breath, right click. I have an idea. Wait. No, it turns off. Suck it. Fuck it. Need it. Bad. Um, wanna suck you. Be my dad. Hey, I'm good. I'ma get on this TV, mama. I'ma put you down. Hey, 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 I'm good. Welcome to the good life, where we get chicks that don't look like because they got more ass than the models. The good life. The good life better than the life I live. Cause I thought that I was gonna be lazy. And now my grandmama is the only one calling me baby. And you feel me now. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start with isometric holds for my back. For my sides, I mean. Like that. I like that. And try to stay straight. Don't you dare take off your pants, mister. Fuck it, I'm gay. Alright. Stupidest joke of all time. Wait. So if I do it like this, does it make it easier or harder? I think that's better actually. I think that's more aligned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay, I'm just gonna do it on the other side for a bit, and then maybe I'll just get a fucking wash, like a smart person, as opposed to whatever the fuck I was just doing. It's the good life better than the life I live. Thought that I was gonna go crazy. And now my grandmama is the only one calling me baby. And let me hear you say, hey, hey, I'm good. No, it's wrong. Something's wrong here. It doesn't feel as good. Okay, fuck ISO holds. They feel like shit, especially with this setup. It's awkward and I hate it. I hate it. Ooh, you can see my head. That's pretty cool. From the reflection? That's cool. That cool. Shit, man. I'm looking at my viewers and I have 0. Which is always cool. I don't need viewers, I can just be myself. You'll love me. Wrong. You don't like me. I'm like Homelander. I'm a pathetic bitch. But, pathetic bitch. Pathetic biatch. And the thing is, I can't get better angles than this because of the fact that, well, I just can't get better angles than this. 5, 6, 7. Fuck it, we're going to 30. 8, 9, 10. I have a healthy spine, I feel. 12, 13, 14, 15. Jesus Christ. 17. I'm failing at 17. I got about 18 reps, which is pathetic. See, what I was saying is, I want to do iso holds because when I do back extensions, I feel it on one side more than the other side. And when I do iso holds, I also feel it on one side more than the other side. Now, that could be because one side is weaker and has to do more work, which is probably true, but it could also be that one side is engaging and the other is not. Or I just have better mind muscle connection, who knows. But, I just hate the feeling of feeling it on my left side and then not feeling it on my right side. Because there's two sides to this fucking coin, cunt. See, this is the thing, okay? I feel it more in my right hamstring and more on my left lower back. Right? Meaning this just doing more work and this doing more work. So this and this have to do less work. That's why I don't like combo back extension. Though it's probably like healthier to do the motion like that. I want my fucking spine to be getting like most of the or all of the work I want to be coming from my spine. So next set, I'm just gonna do spinal fucking flexion and extension only. No hips. I'm gonna open my hips as much as I can. Then I'm just gonna do spine shit. A whole lot of spine shit. Actually, I'm not gonna open my hips. Okay, I should open my hips. Just because it just stretches tendons or whatever. And when you're bent over, it's more likely that your hips are gonna be more out. No one does this. You do like a combo of it, you know? Even if you like fully spine bend, you kind of have to go back with the hips, right? So it makes more sense to be in a more extended position, right? But I don't need to be fully extended, right? I only need to be like half extended. And that also makes more sense because when my spine's fully down like this, it's gonna be like, it's gonna make sense in terms of how gravity is hitting it. I want at my most extended position to be at my most stress. I don't want to rest there. I want that to be the most stressful part and then extend. So I get strongest, or at least I get most force on me. So I get strongest. It's more challenging in that extended position. All right. All right, let's do this. Fuck yeah. So what I'm going to do is how far can I go with a straight back? About there. So I'm going to go about half that length, right? And I'm just going to spine bend. I'm a spine bender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 12. Jesus, I'm still failing on my left side, and I still feel it more in my right hamstring. Let's go down one more time. Nope. Let me just rest in this extended position for a bit. How you doing? Me, I'm fine. How's my ass looking? Is my question. Interesting. So I definitely did feel it more on my left side again, and I did feel it more on my right hamstring. We all have habits. You know, you lean more to one side, you use your leg one side more or whatever. Who fucking cares? Honest to God, who fucking cares? Maybe I have my hip more out or more in on this side usually, and I'm more bent over like this or something. Who the fuck know? Maybe I'm like this. That could make sense. Let's do some ab stuff. You just gotta finish up with abs, dog. Shit. Why you ain't finishing up with abs, my nigga? You just gotta finish up with my abs, my nigga. Nah, nah, wait till I get my story straight. Oh, I'm coming, babe. You're gonna let me out of jail, babe. I wanna see if, as you can see, there's a barbell here, right? I'm gonna try to use the barbell as something to hold on to, if that can work. No. Yeah, so my spine almost exploded there, which is not great. Maybe I shouldn't try to strengthen it in this compromised of a position. Maybe I should just do it from here. What do we do, babe? I think I should do it the other way. It makes sense the other way. Because I have fucking grips here. What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? It is more isometric for my lower abs and more concentric for my upper abs there. But I feel it in both, and I think it's just a good exercise overall. So yeah, fuck it. Pretty strong right now. Oh. Okay. Come on, 2 more sets. I got this. I mean, 2 more reps. And 1 more set. Yeah, I could do 1 more rep. Come on. Ooh, that is pretty effective ab work. If I've ever fucking seen it, I'm cramping a little bit. That was kind of stressful. A lot of muscle recruitment out of me. Shit. All right, I'm putting 2 minutes on the cock. It's Cocktober, baby. It's Mocktober. I really, really wanted to make a moccasin, but I just feel like a stitch down is so much easier to make. You know? It just seems so much simpler. And a moccasin is complex. Like a motherfucker. So as much as I want to like honor the moccasin style and a mock toe, if you will, think for a person that has never worked with leather and has never made a shoe in his life, I think just going with the simple stitch down construction, 2-piece, little thing, just makes more sense. It just makes more sense. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Shit. I'm gonna have fun having leather slippers, bro. That way I can be barefoot all the fucking time in leather slippers. But like what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna have to wear socks. And you know why not wearing socks is cool? Because then every time you shower, you don't need new socks. Just every time you go out, you need new socks after. Because you're gonna sweat in them and you're gonna make it disgusting. And the thing I'm trying to say is, no more wearing socks for a couple of days, stinking up your shoes, stinking up your slippers or whatever, just because you feel cold on your feet. Now, leather slippers. Guess what? Your feet don't have to feel cold. They don't have to feel hot. They could be just right, and you're gonna sweat anyway, but it's not gonna stink as bad. I hope, right? What do we do later? Nah, 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 nah. Okay, this is my last set, and then I'm just gonna go shower and eat. So that's pretty good. It sucks that I couldn't get a better workout in, but it also sucks that I wake up so late, and a workout is better than no workout, and a shower is better than smelling like dog shit. So I did good today. I did something good. Working out right now in this moment was a good decision. Last time I got 7 or 8 reps. This time I'm shooting for 6. I can get 6. Come on. I mean, I can get it, but I wanna have like clean reps and shit. I think I could do it. I think I can do it. That's one. Oh shit! I was, I was, I gotta go back a little bit. Okay, that was a tough rep. Oh. Okay, that's 4. Okay, that's 5. Okay, come on, 6. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, pain. Good, good pain. That was interesting pain. I felt it both in my upper and lower abs. Lower abs towards the last part, and upper abs during the whole part, except for like the very last part where they're static. That's nice. That's nice. That's a nice fucking dragon flags, man. Even though I can't do them like they're supposed to be done, and I don't mean like concentrically, I just mean even eccentrically. I'm not doing the form correctly. It still hits, bro. All right, I think that's it, man. And that's it. I think that's good. I think I have to do 2 things now. I have to ask my mom when the construction guys are going to be here so I can clean all this shit up and move it elsewhere. And also, gotta shower and eat, man. Fuck yeah. Just gonna go shower and eat and have a good day. Just gonna have a good day. So I'm just gonna have a good time in life. Just gonna have a good time. I can see myself right now. This is actually creepy as fuck. How are you doing, sir? Sir? How do you do, sir? Sir? I hope you're enjoying your Parmesan, sir. Would you like some more cheese, sir? I don't even know where that's from. It's just inside me. Like most black men that play football. Because they're big? I thought that was good. Because football men are big men, and black men are also big men, and together they're huge men, which makes me more gay. Apparently. I should have never forgot where I came from. Why do we do woo late? Ha ha. Nah, 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 nah. Wait till I get my money right. Whoa. Good money made. Alright. I pose my abs and my spine. Bro, what the fuck? Maybe I'll do some shoulder poses. You always gotta pump check. Even if you don't have the specific pump in that specific muscle group, you just gotta pump check though. That's what makes working out fun and good and dandy. Lion. You lion dandy. You such a dandelion. Is that good? I think, yeah. My audio is working somewhat, so that's good. Ah, hello. How are you doing today, sir? Sir, how are you do? How do you do, sir? What do you do? We do, lady. Got my posing hat on, if you will. I'm gonna stand in front of the mirror because that's the best way I know how to pose. That's the best way I know how to look imposing. You son of a bitch. Let me first get this shit in the right position. Pause, pause, pause. Roger, roger. Can't put the P on it. It's tasty on it. In it. In it then. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's go. Now, I can do this shit. Nope, I still can't do that shit. Lawadi is what they call them. It's come o'clock. Won't you come in my mouth, piece of shit? Oh wait, that kind of looked. Wait, before I stepped. I just. All right, I lost it. I lost the pose. It was good in one moment, though. In one moment in time. Hey, heavy boy. You're so heavy, boy. That's abs right there. I mean, is that abs? Might be abs. It's fat. This part's fat. Some abs. Some abbage. Shoulders are always my best pose, bro. Can even fucking do that. There's always my best pose. Alright. It's pretty alright. Can't really. I don't know how to flex my back that well. I'm not gonna troll. All right, now time to show my dingaling. All right, that's inappropriate and kind of fucked up. I did not mean it to look like that. I meant it to look like, oh no, he's gonna